Welcome to Shooting the Shit with Rhonda and T. Tonight we are reviewing the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 14, episode 1. But before we start, D, tell them what to do.
Smack that thumbs up button. Hold on. I need to count. Okay.
Was that it?
Yeah. I had to count us.
All right. So new season of the Real Housewives. They are back.
All right now.
Okay. So, well,
Take two. Chop. Take two.
welcome to Shooting the Shit. All right, y'all. Let's get into these before we start the review. Let's get into these. What is that? Confessional looks. I'm trying to find it because I had to click off of it. All right, y'all. So we're gonna start off with Candy. Candy got two confessionals. The first one was she got this little pink on, this little flowery thing. I hate it.
Don't like it. She look crazy.
She looks like some Dolly Parton will wear. It looks a little country western to me.
With them feather things.
Mm-hmm.
But her hair looked good in the other one with the black. Now that one I like.
Now you know that look like my hair, so you know I was gonna say I like
You
that.
like that one? Kenya looks pretty in both. I mean, Kenya's pretty, so.
Kenya is pretty, so Kenya really can't do no wrong. She looked good in the white. She looks good in the green. Kenya gave this whole first episode. Now,
Yes, she did.
Marlo with this pink on. Is she going to church? Is that what we doing?
I'm not happy that Marlo has a peach, so I'm gonna just start with that. But it's fine.
Why? I like
Okay.
that Marlo have a peach.
I don't want to look at Marlo. I don't want to listen to Marlo. Now we're stuck with her for real.
I really want to see this that I'm starting to see. And with her and the kids, I really like that. Because I want to know more than Marlo. Marlo just, labels. It's just.
I don't think there's any more to Marlo than just labels, but okay.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not happy to see Sheree either.
Now I ain't too crazy about seeing Sheree. Now let me see what Sheree got on. Sheree though, Sheree always had a body. Okay.
I like the strapless look better than the other one. I can't really see the other one. It's just, a dress.
The other one, but her chest is sitting up right in that other one.
That one with no straps?
No, the one with the blue and whatever that is.
I mean, like you said, she got a good body. It's, it's whatever.
She always had a body. What I don't like about the pink one is you're not a baby. Don't wear your hair like that.
I don't like her hair. Her face is a little Botoxed up.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not. And Sonya Richards-Ross, that dress, it looked like it doesn't fit her at all. And it looks like her titties looks like they're fake. And they look like.
Don't they all have fake titties? I know fake titties.
But they look like the ones you just stuck the balls on.
Like two coconuts.
Yeah, it's not fitting her good at all. I don't like look, but
her makeup looks a little hard.
Yeah, I'm not liking her whole. It's her first year, but I'm not really liking it. Hopefully, if she stay on next year, and Drew looks like
Drew.
I don't know if this is a pageant look she's going for. I don't know.
She does. We ain't checking for Drew for fashions because when you look at Kenya, all you see is a blazer and she looks freaking phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. They all look all right.
The one that really caught my eye, probably out of all of them, was Candy in that black. I think that black is pretty. That, you know.
Well, the winner is Kenya because she looks good in both confessions.
Well, clearly, but I mean, she's the Black Barbie, so it is. Let's see here. Kenya, speaking of which, she is practicing for Dancing with the Stars. Okay.
Yay.
Baby, that booty was fake as fake could be, though. It was.
Her butt looks so weird. I wish she would just do something about that.
Yep.
Take it out, get it fixed, do something like we really like the Kardashians are taking their ass out. Can we just go back to just regular asses now? Because Kenya has a good body. I don't even know why she feel like she need that hard muscle.
I don't think I never really noticed it, but now that she has lost all this weight, it really looked obvious.
I noticed it. It's really hard looking.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. She got a crush on her dance partner, Brandon.
He looked like her type.
Brandon looks like he's Brooklyn's dad.
Well, he looked like Brooklyn.
He has the same
type.
face.
You know, she's like a little light-skinned boy with wavy hair.
She definitely has a type. He also looked like the smart guy, you know, Tia and Tamara's.
Yeah.
That's who I thought it was for a minute, you know. So Candy came to visit her rehearsal, and then Marlo came in with the whole Rizzo outfit that Kenya had wore on stage. I thought she
That's what I find annoying about Marlo though. Like she's just always doing so much.
She looked cute, and so did Kenya. You know, I don't watch Dancing with the Stars. Like that's one of them things. If I'm flipping, it might catch my attention, and I might keep it on. But I thought Marlo looked cute in the look. Her body looks good too. Marlo good.
Well, it ought to. She paid good money for it.
Well, shit, all the girls did. All the girls paid for that, and they all don't look good, but.
So I mean, they've all had work done, yeah. So you can't really knock her for that, but
yeah,
some of the work is better than others. Her work is better than Kenya's as far as that booty go.
Yeah.
Candy's body looks really good.
Candy had to do it a couple of times too.
I mean, it's looking good though.
And then there's Drew, but then we'll get on that later.
You know what it is about Candy though? Candy is thick everywhere. I think she just be getting lipo and stuff to get her waist snatched. The booty and all of that stuff. I don't think that she had to go.
I don't think her booty's fake. I don't know. I can't tell.
She's so thick all over, so I don't think that's
And Candy go up and down because Candy eating habits are horrible.
Yeah.
So she has to keep going to get it sucked out because she doesn't.
Because she got filming to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Because she snatched when she's on the shot. So Marlo and her peach. Marlo had to do her introduction. I am Hampton. I am from Clearwater, Florida. They like, Marlo, they know who you are. She's like, let me have me. Okay.
Been on the show for 10 years.
I've been waiting forever. Give me my time. Okay. I don't even know how I got up on it, but Kenya said, how's your edges doing? And then they bring up that Marlo.
Well, did you remember when she got her edges done and her face got all swole up and stuff? Like her eyes swole shut. She had a bad reaction.
So is that what this was from?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, but she went to the same person that Drew went to.
Drew, when it got her edges done?
She said she used the same people that Drew used. So y'all getting everything fake. Everything. I didn't even know that was really a thing. Like
Well, I mean, the edges aren't really fake. It's a hair transplant from the back of your head to the front of your head.
You know why it's fake? It's because it's not natural. What I'm saying is
Her edges ain't just growing out on their own.
eyebrows is getting done. They're getting their lashes done. Everybody.
I'm gonna get my eyebrows done. I ain't gonna lie. My eyebrows are almost non-existent.
I'm getting like that.
Yeah.
Like right there. But you know, when you get older, they thin out.
Well,
But
not just that, like through the
it's
90s,
so
we were
much.
plucking. And then now they don't, grow back like they used to.
But it's just like, what do you guys' natural self look like? And here's my thing, girls, ladies, women in this world. Please don't be looking at these women and thinking, oh my God, they so beautiful. I wish, why I don't? Because they ain't real. Ain't none of this. This is all a facade. The body,
Well, you gotta keep doing it. You gotta keep going
the
back.
lashes,
The
the
How long
teeth.
do the edges last?
It don't matter. She's gonna shave some more and get.
Put it glued to the front. Okay.
None of this is real. Nothing is real about none of these people. So you too could be beautiful if you had the money.
Well, I mean, I know my edges ain't this, and eyebrows ain't what they used to be. That's just like how life works. I suppose I could go get some more, but that would require surgery, and I'm not doing that.
So don't feel bad about yourself.
But I'll feel bad.
Up to date with these women, because child, it's a whole lot of money spent. Okay. Well, anyway, with that being said.
But I mean, a little bit in their defense, they're on TV. They gotta constantly be looking at themselves in HD, and you be picking yourself apart because you're on TV.
I mean, I'm not saying nothing about them doing it. I'm just saying don't do the comparison because
yeah.
Baby, it's a whole lot that went down to make that beauty beautiful. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
It don't really be that beautiful in person. A lot of times when you see that shit in person, you be like, okay.
I was gonna say something, but I won't say it now. I'll talk about it afterwards because it's not appropriate. Okay, anyway.
Now I'm curious.
Yeah, it's not appropriate. So they asked her about the dude she was dating. And she said, we've just been talking on the phone. She was like, I don't even know what he do for a living. Candy was like, we don't know what you do for a living.
And we still don't.
And that brings up the whole Lay archive, okay? She has her fashions that she rent out or she plans to. I don't know if this is what she's been doing. We don't know how she got her money, but this Lay archive, she's renting out fashions to TV and movie producers. And then she bring up dating a billionaire, and they was like, girl, that was over 2 decades ago. So you ain't got your money from that. So Kenya was like, I ain't saying she out here, having sex for money, but she doing something. They paying her to spend time.
For her time. I mean, if that works for you, girl, run it.
Sheree comes in on the tail end of the conversation. She like, billionaire 20 years ago. Hey, that's my combo. She looks good though. Her body, like I said, her body's always together. And hello, can you ask about Tyrone? Okay, she ain't waste no time. She got right down to it. How is Tyrone? Well, he's out. Tyrone is on parole and he is in Philadelphia. Okay, because you got it.
Are we really 50 years old with a nigga on parole? That's okay, girl.
She been waiting a long time for Tyrone.
I mean, I guess you find love in the strangest places. They got a whole show, Love After Lockup.
She should have been on that. We could have followed her in Tyrone's story.
Come on now.
They asked how was the sex. She said it was quick.
The sex was quick.
Well,
He been waiting for a minute. It's gonna take him time to.
Yeah. Said so they
How
like
old is Tyrone? I heard that it gets quick after a while.
I don't know how old
I
Tyrone.
heard that's a thing.
Um,
You better take him to the Matrix and give him a blue pill.
oh no. Okay. She said that she goes see him twice a month. Okay, but right about now she's practicing being abstinence because she want to make sure he the same person that he was when he was in there locked up. Child,
What?
you didn't went how many years not having sex with this man, and now that he's out, like he wasn't waiting before?
She lying.
It don't make sense. It don't make sense. I'll tell
Thought
you,
she want to be a lady.
child. Okay. Let's see. What else we talking about? Oh, she asked Kenya. Well, first of all, she get on Kenya. She said Kenya's different after having her baby because she was evil before, but they seem like everybody getting along right now. We always start off real nice though. Every season, it always
Every season, people be
nice.
like, "Hey, girl, hey, we're all
Right,
friends."
right. So she asked Kenya about her love life, and she said she ain't divorced yet. And then her and him, they went on a family vacation back in June. And then after that, he hasn't seen their daughter since. Why y'all going on vacation? Was this before or after she was on the little
They've
trip?
been getting divorced for a long time, so
So we was watching her crying about him on the trip with the girls trip. Did y'all go on vacation after that? Child, but now she say she done. Okay. And we all know she done because she, got something from little Brandon, little smart guy. We
well,
don't.
I think her homeboy might be trying to get a piece of the pie. At least now she can film with Brooklyn, and thank God because Brooklyn is cute as she want to be, and so that's the best part of Kenya. So if we can just keep seeing Brooklyn, I'll be good with that.
Child. Then they asked Candy, well, how's you and Todd over there doing? And how y'all look. Don't ask me about my sex life. Don't you think that's weird?
Especially with my husband that I've been married to
Right.
forever. Like, am I gonna give you some random information about how we getting it in? Probably not.
Right. That's like, okay. But Candy, like, shoot, we work. I got jobs. Okay. We be tired. We ain't getting it in like rabbits, but we getting it in. Okay?
And she got a baby. She got a mini me.
She got 2 little kids. And they probably say anything like this, they probably trying to be in the bed. Okay.
In Todd's bed. Both of them. Yeah.
Yeah, both of them. Yeah.
Yep.
Because they real little at this point. And so she like, a lot of times we get in the bed, we watch TV and we be knocked out because we tired. Okay. That's normal. They talking about, girl, Candy, Marlo, you better quit one of them jobs and get Candy, don't listen to them.
I mean, isn't that how it is though? When you and I mean, Sheree get a pass because her man been locked up. So they got some making up to do. But Todd and Candy been married forever. Like,
come on now. Candy, all right. So now we at Marlo's house. Marlo and her nephews. She getting up. We see her routine. Her getting them up, getting them ready for school. She is their Monty, mom, auntie. I think that's cute. You don't like Monty? I think it's cute. She just don't like nothing to do with Marlo.
I mean, okay, girl, you're their aunt.
So her sister, who is their mom, is incarcerated. So when she first took them in, she thought it was only going to be a week. Now we're 3 years in. But she talked about, she did upgraded their lifestyle. They
I was gonna say, I mean, definitely she can financially support them.
They're probably in a bigger place. You know, when that happens, you know, a lot of times they be, if you don't hurry up and volunteer, them kids be in the foster system. They don't care.
Well, and in a bigger place, in a better place, in a good school, you know, she's sending them to the best schools, and they probably got activities, football, soccer, what have you, things that they probably for sure wouldn't be doing with their mother.
Exactly.
You get credit for that.
Exactly. I'm sorry, I keep saying this is the side of her I want to see.
Mm.
No, she don't, y'all. And I think her nephews is cute.
Aren't they cute?
They are.
Points for that.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though she had nothing to do with it.
They're still, well, I don't know what her jeans look like. She didn't have so much work done. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, we don't know what her jeans
I was
is,
gonna
but
say they're her
they're
jeans,
cute
but
kids.
right. I have to take a deep breath before these people, child. Drew and her husband. I just can't. I couldn't with them.
Are we starting here the same place we started last time? What the
We're
heck?
starting it, and it's worse. My goodness. So Drew and her husband, they on their way to meet up with Sonia Richards Ross and her husband Aaron. Okay. And she talks about this Drop It with Drew program that she got going on. She is the face of this program. Okay. And
I do not want a membership.
you don't want to drop it with Drew?
No. When she drop it, I'll drop it.
But you know what? Okay, I'm gonna say this. The whole point was her being a regular woman and the struggle with losing weight. I get it. That works. But let's not, okay, we'll go into it. But let's not lie. Like let's really see you really lose some weight. You know what I'm saying? Like let's do it together. Don't make
And show me a before and after. Don't show me a before and tomorrow. Like looking like
we get into that because she did that later on. But okay, we ain't gonna go there because I want to go there too. Okay, so she met up with Sonia Richard Ross and her husband.
Her husband is so cute.
I was gonna come out my mouth. I have always thought her husband was cute.
He's very cute.
Yes.
But I like them. I think they're cute.
Yeah. I like them as, you know, they are a athletic family. You know what I'm saying?
And that little boy is the kind of kid that you'd be like, I'm taking him to the store with me and we will be back later.
They are so cute. Just so cute. Child, so they supposed to be working out with them.
I don't want to work out with them. Now
who want to do that and I'm not working out?
You're asking too much.
Drew talking about she used to run track back in the day, and the girl stop. And they had a nerve to want to race. You gonna race
An Olympic track star?
I'm not finna race these little kids on the track in high school. You think I'm gonna race one of the fastest people in the world? Drew,
for entertainment purposes only, I suppose.
And I'd have been going like this.
Slow motion.
Slow mo. I'm not even gonna act like I'm gonna give you my all. That's a waste of my time. And the way my knees are shut up, no, thank you. Sonia was working out with her. She was like, how she gonna have a drop it like it's drop it with Drew, and she can't even drop down into a squat? Like, girl, have several.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna be the spokesperson for something, like put in the work though. Like, let me see something.
Do something.
Don't let it be your first time at the gym since last year.
Girl. Now she said Sheree been there, and I believe Sheree been there. That's who she should have met up to the
Yeah,
gym.
but Sheree works out. For real though.
Yeah. You eat with Candy. You know what I'm saying? You work out with Sheree. You do nothing with Drew.
I feel like if you eat with Candy and work out with Sheree, that kind of defeats the purpose. Ain't shit
It
gonna
does, but I'm just saying, don't do it at the same time. But I'm just saying, when you want to eat Candy, no water.
Candy's a girl.
You
Yeah.
want to work out, Sheree, Sonya, that's who you go to. You want to talk shit, you got Kenya and Marlo. I don't
The people said Sheree, does
True.
she have her, what does she call her wear? Active wear? It wasn't active wear. Does Sheree have her
know she by
spatula yet?
Sheree.
Yeah.
You know what? That's all she by Sheree should have been. It should have been nothing else but
Workout stuff.
and that would have sold. So didn't her son is so cute? She could have did the boys version of it too.
Yeah, yeah.
Very well, you know.
Well, her daughter is too. Her daughter has an athletic body like she does.
It would have worked. She didn't have to do high fashion. She could. I just seen this girl. This is off subject, but it's not. But you know, she's an athlete. She likes to work out. Her body looks good. We know this about Sheree. She could have made good money off of that. I just seen this girl that is like a millionaire, made all this money just by doing scrubs because that was her.
I just saw that. She
See
was
that?
out of jail, straight out of prison. That's a
Yeah,
millionaire making scrubs.
baby, stick to what that would have been good. Everybody do high fashion. You are an athlete. You know what I'm saying? Makes sense to me. But what do I know? Maybe that house would have been built a long time ago. So what we got going on here? Oh, girl, Ralph gonna ask Aaron. So how's married life? He like, nigga, I've been married for 20 years. What is you talking about? He, you know, this little short talk. Well, he was writing a book about being, you know, a stepfather, and he had hired this woman to be his assistant, and Drew went off. That was his version. Okay. Meanwhile, Drew over here talking to Sonya, and she's like, he hired this assistant, and she on the phone talking about, can she give him a massage?
I want y'all to cut it out with the assistants. For real. Stop it.
You know, Marceau, like, what's her number?
Both of y'all, you and Marceau, need to stop.
Marceau over there, give me her number because I'm looking for one too.
I want a massage as well as an assistant.
Oh my goodness.
And I mean, dang, these women out here, like, you know, we know that this man is married. Like, you soliciting massages to married men. Y'all are so whack. I'm sorry, but y'all are whack.
You know,
Ralph ain't even all of that. Like, God,
he's not even cute. You see Ralph standing next to Aaron, and you be like, boy, go sit your goofy looking
That's
at.
because Drew is dumb. Because ain't nobody trying to tangle with Sonya. Bring your ass around there and see what happens.
Man. And
Julie acting so dumb though. Like, let me tell you what happened. What do you think? Would you be okay with this?
and then that's the thing. And then she said she said she was mad. She took her kids and she took off and went to Chicago. And then she said, and then he said, if I ever got between him and his dreams, he would pick his dreams. And she laughing about it. And I'm like, what is funny about this? What are we?
I'm not even sure why that's a thing. What does that even mean? I don't understand what that means, because I would not be trying to get between my man and his dreams. So that part I don't understand. Like, I'm supposed to be there to support that, right? What would
Was
I be?
his dream the assistant?
Was he? Well,
Child, I cannot, and it's not funny, and it's quick, Drew, you making yourself look dumb. And he's just disgusting. He's disgusting to me.
he don't even care. Like, he thinks it's funny.
No, it's disgusting. Kenya, the smart guy, they is at home at our house. She's cooking him fish. Oh, I'm like, go ahead, Kenya. She's like, you can't be, my man, but I'm gonna get me some since this is over in a minute. So get you some, Kenya.
I guess he looks 12, so go ahead and do it, but don't tell nobody.
You for cooking them fish. We know what's going on, child. He's staying at the house while they there. But the doorbell ring, gets a model at the door. She is handing out, or rather, she is showing you a laptop with Marlo's invitation to this black tie event that she's having for her brand, what is it? La Archive. Everybody like, girl, she extra, but here
How do you RSVP that? Click yes. I don't know. Like, how do you let
I
her
didn't
know?
think about that. I guess she was like, y'all coming because we're typing. I don't know how everybody, she just sent it to them. Everybody couldn't have got it. All of the people.
That same girl had to go traveling around all day to invite everyone. Like, how many people did she send that to? There
Hopefully she
wasn't
just
multiple
sent-
people because how much did you get paid to drive around in your Uber and deliver that?
Well, Kenya was like, tell Marlo she could have spent a little bit more money and did it the right way. And, she was like, this was kind of cheap. And the model was like, well, that's not nice. She was like, oh, no, I'm being nice.
Look here, girl, you're a model. Your job is to shut up and show the video. We're not discussing what's nice and what's not nice.
Now we at home.
And Kenya, I was like, Kenya, you always got to talk shit. It's a Marlo doing Marlo. Like, don't tell me how to send my invitation.
You supposed to be making up with her too, so stop.
Right.
And
Right.
we said we was gonna start off the first episode, everybody being on the good terms, and you just
talk shit already.
Yep. You know what I kind of felt like though? I kind of felt like, even though Marlo's new, she felt like she got to give her the new girl treatment. That's what it feels like to me. Like, you're not good enough to have this peach, your stuff, you're not doing this right, you're not doing that, because Kenya tends to come for the new girl. So
well, she already came from Marlo running through her last event with a friggin' marching band.
That's what she do. It's like she hazing her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's time to stop that.
Exactly. So we at home with Sonia, her husband, her mom and dad. They just recently moved to Atlanta. Baby, I love their accent.
Yes.
Talking.
I always say, don't send me to Jamaica because I ain't coming back.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Her mom, her and her dad and all of them, they talking. I was like, I love it. I know when she mad, baby, it comes out and
Yeah. And it'd be fast.
Yeah.
But I think Sonya probably do too. When she get mad, she probably get
That's
real
what I'm
quick.
talking about, Sonya.
Yeah.
She talked about how her and her husband, they met at the University of Texas in the cafeteria, and they've been together ever since.
Cute.
And her little son, and he's so cute.
Ain't he cute?
He's so cute. Aaron talked about he want a daughter, and his son was like, I want a dog. Like, y'all can have that.
That was so funny.
She say she want to have another kid, but she don't want it to put a strain on her marriage, because when she had her son, like, Aaron checked out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna do this again if you out here not gonna help. You didn't help with the last one. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, they all say the same thing. Everybody has said the same thing, but I feel like that's what niggas do. They ask you to have a baby. They don't really intend to do any of the work that goes along with that. Just go ahead and have a baby. That's what they want.
That's what they want. Well, she said she don't want to put a strain on it. He said not having one might put a strain on the marriage. So that's not gonna be the last of that. I don't feel like that we're gonna hear. The dad was like, look, I help with the baby. Then mama was like, boy, shut up. You ain't.
You're not gonna do none of that. He might, but not like what he's saying. I think the thing that the father was saying is don't use your working as an excuse to not do it, because you have this child who, I don't know how old the little boy is, but he's like, don't like not have your kid have a sibling. Like you don't really have a reason. Y'all are financially stable. There's no real reason for you to not do it. She didn't say
Because you're not running no more. You ain't running the Olympics no more.
And like, if you need help, hire a nanny. That just doesn't seem like an excuse to me. Because
I mean, your mom and your dad do live there. I mean, the dad, mom is there. You know what I'm saying? Dad,
you have help.
Make a bottle.
He said he'll make the bottle. Shoot. That means that her husband and her father have already discussed how they want another baby. So I'm pro have the other baby. I always feel like y'all be saying what the husbands won't do. Hire a nanny and tell him that. Okay, I'll do it if you hire me some help.
There you go.
Because you're not gonna do it. So,
there you go.
I know you're not. So there's that.
That works.
Why would you not want to reproduce another one of those?
He was so cute. All right. And you guys are getting older. Y'all don't have that time. Just do it. And now you could go and say, hey, I want a girl. And you
now you can just do that.
Yeah. Drew's at home working on her meal prep. She's gonna have Candy and Sonia come over to the house. Girl, she in there with, it said Drew's personal chef, Drew's personal assistant 1, Drew personal assistant 2. Why do you have all these personal assistants and a cook and all this at your house? What is Drew doing? Have she did another movie since TLC? I'm trying to figure out.
I haven't seen her do anything.
Okay, I'm just saying. Okay. Well, she says she invited Sonya because she does, she eat healthy. She's into that, and Candy because, the restaurant person. Candy's the food person. So Sonya comes. She like, you gotta take a shot. That shot wasn't good because Sonya, that taste, she looked like she wanted to spit that stuff back out. I was like, okay, give Candy the other flavor when she comes in.
Well, Candy didn't seem to be too much of a fan of it, to be honest.
Sonya looked like she wanted to spit it out, though. So Candy didn't give that kind of reaction.
Why are we doing that? Why are we going straight to meal prep? You didn't even lose weight yet.
She said she did, child. Well, look, who is this little assistant that came to the door? Hey, Miss Legendary Candy Gare. I was like, he want to be on camera. I'm gonna need you not to show him no more.
Didn't they say he was the assistant for somebody else? He's somebody else's assistant. He's somebody else's assistant.
Clearly, we see that. We found that out. Child. So we'll be seeing him again. He wasn't being extra for nothing. He was being extra because he's gonna be the subject going on around here. Yeah.
Well, y'all be doing that. Hiring these messy folks. I'll just leave it at that.
Child. She said last year she was being body shamed by Kenya, but she had these medical issues. So she ended up having to have a hysterectomy, or she went on and got a hysterectomy. But since they was doing a hysterectomy, she told them to go ahead and give her a mommy makeover. So she had her mommy makeover, and she started this meal prep thing. And because of that, she lost 25 pounds in 3 weeks. And then they showed her before and after picture. She had a mommy makeover. And she been meal prepping, and she looked to me bigger than she did last year.
25 pounds in 3 weeks is insane. I lost 25 pounds in like 3-4 months. It was very noticeable. It was very noticeable. Just 25 pounds.
25 pounds is a
I
good.
didn't get no mommy makeover, but 25 pounds, you can see it for sure. Like my clothes, I got them clothes in my closet right now that I can't fit because COVID jacked me back up. But 25 pounds was very noticeable.
I bet not have a mommy makeover and my body look like that. What's the purpose of having a mommy makeover?
I don't know, but I didn't
Makeover was
see.
supposed to suck all that out and pull it
It
in.
looked like same photo, different lighting.
I'm so confused. And
I'm
then,
not confused. There's something wrong with Drew. She's delusional.
do they do that? Do they go in for hysterectomy and tighten stuff up at the same time? That doesn't
I
sound.
mean, they do when you have a baby, which I feel like is crazy too. When they be like, I have to have a C-section, go ahead and give me a mommy makeover. And I feel like, let me see first what my body is doing. Then we can move on to the
Yeah,
next.
that seems like a lot. That seems
Yeah.
like a lot. Yeah. Okay, well.
Don't
Science,
be oversharing. I
since
don't
we're
want to
here,
about her.
science, like, since we're here, let's talk about this assistant.
Was
Okay.
that zucchini? Is that what she was feeding them? Because Candy looked like she wants to spit that shit out.
Candy don't want no,
Zucchini.
yeah.
She didn't. She left there and called Brian. Was like, Brian, I'm finna roll by through there. I need some of the macaroni cheese egg rolls.
Ah,
I've been eating bullshit.
that's what I want.
If I'm listening to my meal prep person, though, I want her to look like Sonia or Sheree.
Absolutely.
That's just gonna make me feel like, success.
Unless we're losing it together. Are we losing it together? You know, are you doing videos and we can sit here and do it together? Then that will make me feel better. But don't tell me you had a mommy makeover, because that's cheating.
That's cheating. That's
You know
not.
what I'm saying?
Had nothing
Like,
to do with your meal prep.
right. It has nothing to do with that. Don't tell me you did that. You just say, hey, we're going to go on this journey together. I done got out of control. I want to lose weight and we're going to do it together. And then that makes sense to me.
I'm tired of her. Next.
So let's up. So Sonya done brought up this whole, this assistant situation and filled Candy in on what happened. Drew don't care because she just was goofy, because some people got offended about that, but not Droofy Goo. I mean,
Droofy Goo.
not Goofy Drew.
That should be her name from now on, Droofy Goo.
Oh my goodness. And so she jumped right on in with the story, and she
Would
tell
you tell that to anybody?
who?
Like, I would tell you, but would you tell that to people?
That's what I said. When Sonya brought it up, I think the average person will get mad. Like,
I told you that. I didn't tell you.
Right. But she's so dang on goofy, she just didn't care. She went right on. She, for whatever reason, she thinks it's funny. She's laughing.
Your son is blowing me up right now.
Holloman. So she said the girl names to be popping up on his phone from time to time. And then at that point, Ralph came in talking about, I think I understand what you guys are talking about. They like, what is you doing? Listening at the door? What do you mean?
Well, he doesn't see anything wrong with it. He knows that she's not going anywhere anyway. So, already left for 3 days.
And then he's like, so what version are you telling? I was like, he's so disrespectful. It should have been like, why are you telling them about our business? No, what version? Well, let me clean it up. Well, what happened was I'm just like, dude, I can't. And
Why are they married? Why is he married?
He don't want to be. He hasn't wanted to be married to her since we seen him. Since they
I can't say I blame him because she's annoying AF.
Mm-mm.
Now she's feeding him zucchini sticks.
He said he didn't seen 2 counselors that agree with him.
That he should have an assistant that wants to give him a massage.
Yes, that they understood why he responded the way he did and all of that. He said my back was hurting. They was like, Candy was like, what was your reply? When she cut into you like that, what did you say? And he said, first he said it was a throwaway text, like as if he didn't reply to it. And then the second thing he said, well, I told him I'm a guy, LOL. And Candy was like, so that means, I'm a guy. So, you want to have a massage, you already know what it's going to be. Okay, so if you down, I'm down type situation. Then she asked what was his name, and she's like, I don't even know the girl name. Well, what was the name coming up on the phone?
What do you mean you don't know her name?
You just said you be seeing her call. What's the name? Drew, see, the shit don't make sense.
I beat it. I already had a conversation with this young lady.
That's stupid. We're done with Drew. There's stupid. She don't know the person.
What I had said was I would have been called this chick though. You're not gonna be calling my husband. Like I would just want to know. Like everybody says, like don't confront the chick, and I get that because I don't feel like you should be out here confronting women. But you're calling my husband. Now I feel like it's different.
My husband, and you're supposed to be working for him, and you're
supposed to be working for him
like an assistant.
So I'm gonna just tell you for him, you don't work for him anymore because we're talking about massages and things that I know. You let me handle him on my end, but I'm gonna expect for you to don't call here anymore.
Right.
Coleslaw.
I'm gonna beat your ass. That part. We're at Marlo's event, child. So she had to set up like the Met Gala, is what everyone is saying. I don't know, I've never been inside. I've only been on the outside of the Met Gala. So
which, by the way, is happening right now, and I keep seeing all the outfits like pop up on my timeline. Hey, Tiana, looking good, girl.
So it's nice. He has her fashions all on the models. They're all positioned in different positions throughout the whole ballroom. She has a string orchestra playing. It's like, pretty white ballroom. Okay. They had a couple of stars. We've seen Angela Simmons. So is that why everybody was saying she was on Real Housewives? Because she was.
I did see her like.
So technically, she was on the Real Housewives.
Yeah. But I think Angela filmed with Sonia at some point. That's the connection.
Oh, okay. Okay. Probably because she was probably doing her athletic wear or something.
Yeah.
She had her little pieces on the mannequin. She had J-Lo's famous dress there. So
I was impressed with that. I was like, how'd she get J-Lo's dress?
Yeah, because I wouldn't think J-Lo would have gave that dress, not that dress up. That dress got.
I feel like that dress should be in the Smithsonian somewhere.
Yeah, that was weird. The corny to Candy, baby, the venue ain't cheap. She ain't taking no cheap spot. That thing was worth some money.
I wouldn't expect her to go cheap. That's why I said, Kenya, why you talk shit? Because I don't like Marlo, but I don't think she's cheap.
Yeah. Everyone seems confused though. Like they were expecting models, Candy was looking for food because that's what Candy do. That would be, I don't know. I mean, I think.
Why did they expect models? She never said it was a fashion show though.
I don't know why they expected food. Like she had hors d'oeuvres. Like, are you really gonna sit around and smash around them dresses and stuff? Like that doesn't seem elegant.
But I also have been to shows where they showcase the fashions like that. Like it doesn't always have to be
That's what I said. I don't know why they expected more.
Her new collection, she's showing you vintage clothing.
Yeah. And you don't want all that food around there. I mean, she had the champagne. Like, eat before you get there, Candy. All of y'all.
She had passed around hors d'oeuvres, so like you
Yeah,
said.
that's what I said. She had some nice hors d'oeuvres around. You ain't supposed to pig out everywhere you go. I'm just saying. Sheree came, she met Drew and Ralph for the first time, and she was like, oh, I heard so much about you. He was like, I hope everything was good. She was like, of course. Because her and Drew share that assistant, which we're going to see later on. That's gonna sound like,
Why
yes.
does Drew need an assistant?
What? That's what I said. I don't understand.
Like, she's not on a TV show right now besides this one. She's
Last
not.
time I checked, wasn't they like just doing church? When they like the band, the pastor?
Church ain't working. This nigga be gone for 3 days at a time and bringing his assistant over to massage him. What is he doing at church? What is the word? What is the word?
Like all of that switched up real quick. Yeah, that was how they brought themselves to us. Now they like, that's out the door. That didn't work. So now we got a different look. Okay. Marlo,
She comes on here to make herself look bad. Is that what her plan is? Her wigs are better. I'll give her that.
because she wearing gold naked hair.
She went to Portia to get wigs.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's been on all Portia advertisements. She's
Well, that was a good move.
here.
She need to go over to, what is Marlo's spot called? La Rue?
La Archive.
Pooh? It ain't, she ain't Pooh over there, huh?
No, she ain't Pooh. She not
Oh,
Pooh. Marlo ain't ready. It's a couple of hours in, but you know, that's Marlo. Kenya, she shows up and they're like, you know, Kenya might be a little upset because, you know, she was cut. So either she was cut the day before or she was cut that night. But she came in and she showed up and she showed out because, baby, she was bad. That dress was bad. She was about the best dress up in
She
there.
look beautiful. But I mean, you know, we ain't gonna say that that's not an issue ever with Kenya. She always looks amazing. That's never been an issue with her.
Them being color coordinated, was that a thing? Like, I'm gonna y'all two wear white and then y'all wear the greens. Like,
Probably.
yeah. I didn't like that.
I like Candy too. Candy looks snatched.
I didn't like it.
I did.
It was tight up in her crotch area. It was
I
just
mean,
it right to
sometimes
me.
she be tight. She be tight now, child.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it just I didn't like it. Now that's the one I didn't like. I thought, no, I ain't like it. I ain't really like Sonya's either though. I did.
I either.
So can you come in talking about she expected dinner, more decor? I mean, she rented out a ballroom with no ball. She came in to be messy. She came in.
Yeah.
Then she points out that Les Archives was spelled wrong because in French language, it should be L with apostrophe.
Maybe that name wasn't available when she was applying for her business.
I'm pretty sure that's probably what
Maybe she had to switch it up.
yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. Kenya and Drew, they have their little small talk, and Drew say, you know, I was a little upset, you know, last year we didn't really connect, and this year she want to start off with a clean slate. And Kenya was like, you know, if I can make nice with Marlo, I'm sure I can make nice with Drew. You know, it wasn't that serious. We'll see how long that lasts, but okay. Marlo shows up. She has the pink flower outfit. I thought she looked cute. she explains a couple of pieces to the girl. That was Fossey Brown's dress. That was Beyonce's
But
purse.
that's why I don't understand why they were so confused. Like, I'm sure it's like a museum. You walk around, you recognize certain fashions.
Did
you-
anybody else seem confused at the party?
No, no.
Oh, okay. Okay. And she let them know these pieces that I'm written out, I'm only writing them out for the industry. And Drew wanted to know, could she order some? And she was like, when was your last gig? Are you still in the industry? I was like, oh my goodness.
Right. Well, we all want to know, Drew.
Well, we ain't seen you. Okay.
Let's be clear, Drew. You was the one that had Darwin over there cheating on homegirl at the game. We didn't like you for that. And then you did T-Boz. What else did you do? I don't know. I'm just asking.
I didn't see anything else. And I didn't realize that Drew Sidor, like, I didn't know that that was her real name. I thought Drew Sidor was a character. It took me a long time to realize that was supposed to be, that was a real person. But she's supposed to be like, when she's supposed to be like a singer or something on the game.
On the game, yeah. Well, I mean, we heard her sing. I'm just saying, like, that's all I know her for.
Okay.
Cheating with Darwin and playing T-Boz.
Okay.
And you know, we were all in our feelings about that.
I know, yeah. Like some of us, we just can't let that one go.
I still have a problem with that other chick that had this baby. Every time I see her, I still be low key like,
I did, but she redeemed herself with me.
With Whitney?
Whitney, baby, he played the hell out of Whitney.
I didn't watch, well, I did see her play Whitney. I don't care. I still
And when
know
I first seen it, I was like, why they pick her to play Whitney? I was so mad, but baby.
well, now she's supposed to be being a
Not
comedian.
Whitney.
I saw her on Watch What Happens Live. I didn't know she was supposed to be funny. But
that was her.
I don't know her by name, but I've still seen her on a lot more stuff than I've seen Drew on.
Yeah, that part.
I've seen her do a lot of stuff.
So Marla says she spent $40,000 on this and she plans to make at least 120 after tonight. So then she left and went and changed clothes. I was like, dang, Marlo, you just got there, but okay. Kenya was like, you know, it should have been a fashion show. There should have been models, you know. Marlo missed the mark. I was like, okay, she did. She complained. She walked in complaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marlo
came back out in her.
And she's not really made up with Marlo. So Kenya, don't bullshit as usual.
Yeah. Marlo came out in her new outfit and Sheree was like, the outfit gave her the grandma, that candy that grandma used to give her.
The one that you didn't want that was in the red paper?
I used to like that candy when I was.
I didn't like that one.
You didn't like that one? You like the butterscotch?
Yeah.
I like that. Them two was my favorite. The red candy.
Well, yeah, our grandmother had a candy dish that we went over there always to like raid the candy dish. And it was very heavy, so you couldn't sneak that shit. You had to lift that
to sneak it. And they be like, I heard that.
Right. Right.
She get on the mic, she tell her story, and I don't know if she told about the fashions or she tell more about her, how she made her money. I don't know. But anyway, so after she did her speech in Marlo or whatever, Sonya and Sheree went over there and they tell her what the girls was saying while they was sitting off to the side. And she was like, this is based out of Paris, you know, and she explained, you know, how it is. And so she went over there.
I've never been a fan of that. Like, why you gotta tell her now? Let her just enjoy her thing. Like, why are you telling her
the day of? Like, you couldn't wait till the day.
Y'all can wait till y'all get together and say they was talking shit. I ain't mad that y'all told because they were talking shit. But why you gotta tell her right now in the moment where she's in the middle of her event?
Right. And then Sheree was like, and Kenya said your place was small and she wanted to know where you had got your money from. And she was like, Kenya is new money. She was, when she first came, she was staying in that apartment with that white refrigerator, driving Lisa Ray Range Rover. I was like, oh, she didn't put her on blast. Oh no, not Lisa Ray.
That's what happened. She didn't make it up.
Then she said she need to power wash her house.
Look here, Kenya, you got the right one. Because as much as I can't stand Marlo, she gonna let you have it. She ain't saving no filters. She coming straight, no chaser.
Meanwhile, Candy sitting over there and with Drew, and she asked Drew, is it okay for her to tell Kenya about the assistant? You know, Drew don't care because she goofy. She don't care. And so Candy like, girl, I didn't found the girl picture. Candy didn't Google the girl up. She said she went on Ralph's page and seen the girl picture. And I guess she was tagged. I'm like, so you got.
Yeah, you know they on social media. Ralph don't give a shit. He don't care.
What? Jesus have mercy. And then Candy reads the girl post, and the day or the next day after they had that conversation with him, the girl didn't post, if I want to, I will. Sincerely, a bitch that will if I want to. She was like, is that for me? Clearly. So
you know what, Drew? You should just let her have this nigga.
That'll be the best revenge.
Just let her have him.
Best revenge. Go on and take him if you want to.
Because we know how that's gonna turn out. Like, what is he gonna be a different dude now that he's met the assistant girl that did him massages? No. Let it go. Like, why are we wasting our time? Because he don't give a zero shit. Not only like this ain't even something that y'all could keep within your household and handle it privately. We all on the daggone Bravo network. We all know about it.
That's crazy. So Marlo comes over and tells her about her disappointment about y'all over there talking shit about my event. And she said, you know, I copied this from Paris. And Kenya was like, is you talking to me? And she was like, if you fucking said it, I am. And she was like, why are you cussing? And then she's like, every time I have an event, you the one that got something to say. And they show up the little Kenya Moore hair care mess. And Candy was like, but everybody was saying something, and Drew was like, I mean, we had questions, so we was talking to each other. She was like, Drew, I didn't expect you to understand. I'm talking to the girls that got money and it's well traveled. I was like, oh my God, Martha. Sonya was like, I mean, I started, and Kenya was like, so is she gonna be the new bone collector? Well, she ain't.
Well, Sheree was in that too, like Sheree, because I remember feeling like Sheree, she gonna pick up right where she left off, running and telling the shit she heard.
Yep.
Boring. We didn't need her for that.
So Drew, well, while Drew was trying to explain or why Sonya was trying to explain why she told her, Marlo stopped and you see her go look behind Drew's head, and she was like, that's a French roll. I ain't had a French roll in 50 years.
Girl, it looks straight from the 90s.
She said, you said it was a gala, bitch. She was like, you don't do that. You don't wear no French roll. She was like, so after she got off Drew, she was like, so y'all can tell me what y'all said one by one so I can go through and start reading y'all. And then Kenya was like, you got to know how to read first. I think she been doing a good job reading all of y'all. Well,
Marlo?
Yeah.
She don't need no read lessons.
Then she said that she should have saved her money and shipped her clothes to eBay and La Bay. She came up with she
Why
thought
did you come, Kenya?
so she could talk shit. So she could talk shit.
She too old for that. Girl, she's a member of the 50 Club. Grow up.
And then the whole discussion, Kenya asked her, because she made a comment like this whole event, cost what I would have paid for a Birkin bag. And she was like, this is light work and the boys is sleeping good. And then Kenya was like, do you got them in private school? She was like, no. Did you go to private school? She was like, no. She asked Candy, did you go to private school? She was like, no. She asked Drew. Drew was like, yeah. She was like, and you're not that successful. Like, she was tearing Drew up the whole night.
I went to private school. It wasn't better.
It was
just
better.
Private school. It wasn't better than public school.
Well, I think that was her point. So why are you asking me if I sent my kids to private school?
Like, I feel like, and you can, your school is gonna be good based on the area that you live in. I'm sure Marlo lives in an area where the public schools are, you know what I'm saying? They have all the best, you know. You know how that works. When you live in the inner city, you don't get the updated computers and all of that stuff. Private school wasn't better. Private school had religion class, and I went to Catholic school, so it was regular school just with more religious focused classes, which I always got in trouble in because I had questions.
Well, next week we get to see this assistant being messy. So that is the first episode, y'all.
Look here, if I worked at Drew's house, I'd have to be messy. It's a lot going on over there to talk about. What you got to tell them, D?
Smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel.
I don't see
All right,
your face. I don't see your ear.
Smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel.
Tell them bye.
Bye.
bye, y'all.
Say bye.